Hello and welcome back to my Ultra Sun 100 Battle video series, where today we have something a lot different. It's sort of a peek into what is going to be going on in Ultra series. So, I got a bit sick of Moon series a while back, and I just wanted to see what Ultra series would look like. So I went on the free battle ladder, and it looks like WoW sort of had the same idea, as they have a pretty much Ultra series team with Gengar, Incineroar, Bronzong, and what will be the Primal Groudon, as my team is Incineroar, Necrozma, Tapu Lele, and Kyogre. So I was kind of surprised to find someone who was rocking an Ultra Series team on the free ladder too. So yeah, let's get right into this battle and see how it goes. So we're challenged by WoW, and my leads here are going to be Incineroar and Necrozma. It's the Duskmane Necrozma, but it actually is a special variant of it. So it's kind of tricking my opponent into like bringing out Incineroar and stuff, thinking they can get Intimidates on it, but it actually is a Calm Mindset. So that's really cool. And so my Incineroar is going to reveal itself to be faster. Intimidate's going to go into both my Pokemon, but again, it's not going to matter on the Necrozma. Will matter quite a bit on the Incineroar, though, unfortunately. And now Gengar is going to Mega Evolve. So it's going to become the Mega Gengar. Definitely a really cool shiny as well. So props to you there. And I'm going to protect my Necrozma, not wanting to get faked out and having to take anything the Gengar wants to do, as my opponent is just going to fake out into Necrozma's Protect, and they're also going to Shadow Ball into Necrozma's Protect. So, well called Protect on my behalf here, and my Incineroar is going to go for the Snarl, doing a nice chunk to Gengar and lowering its special attack as well, which is pretty dang good. So here, Gengar unfortunately goes for the Destiny Bond, probably wanting to pick up the KO on my Necrozma unsuspectedly, as that's exactly what happens here. I end up going for the Photon Geyser into the Gengar, and unfortunately that is going to mean that my Necrozma is going to go down as well, so pretty bad for me, but at least Necrozma got like one kill, so that's cool. And it is the Ultra Necrozma as well, but I didn't get a chance to use Ultra Burst this game, unfortunately. And now my Incineroar is going to pivot out with a U-turn, and I'm going to go into my Tapu Lele, setting up the Psychic Terrain, which is really nice. The shiny Tapu Lele from the November IC event in 2018. It was the first of the shiny Tapus they distributed that way, so pretty awesome. And Incineroar is going to go for the Flare Blitz, doing a lot to the Tapu Lele actually, considering it's at -1 too. That's like some really big damage. So now WoW is going to go into their Bronzong, and I'm going to go into my Kyogre here, which is going to be carrying the Blue Orb, and is going to Primal Revert. Nice Primal Kyogre here. And it's going to set up the Primordial Sea. And here I actually make a really like risky but like ungodly play. So knowing they have Groudon in the back, I'm actually gonna withdraw my Kyogre. Also knowing that Bronzong like might carry Wide Guard or something, I don't want to risk like Water Spouting into a Wide Guard. But I'm actually just gonna switch into my Incineroar here, which threatens the Bronzong quite a lot. And my opponent withdraws their Incineroar and brings in their Groudon. So baiting out the Groudon with my Kyogre and then like switching out Kyogre, like that was good enough, right? So now Groudon is going to Primal Revert, just becoming an enormous monster, but like I'm not done yet making these insanely risky reads. So Groudon sets up Desolate Land and everything like that. But now my Lele is just going to go for a Psychic into the Incineroar slot, which is a Groudon. Going to do so much damage to the Groudon with Life Orb. It's unreal. So that definitely put me in a really good position. But now, unfortunately, my opponent is going to be able to get the Z Trick Room off. So this game still definitely isn't over, because even at that low of health, Groudon and Trick Room is nothing to be scoffed at. So also the accuracy boost on the Bronzong is going to give my opponent a lot more accurate hypnosis. So that's pretty bad for me. But now they're going to withdraw their Groudon, because because in case my Incineroar outspeeds it or anything, doesn't want to like waste the Groudon entirely. So they're going to go into their Incineroar, getting my my Incineroar down to -1. And my Tapu Lele is going to protect, knowing it's the slowest thing on the field in Trick Room. But Bronzong actually goes for the Hypnosis, which luckily I'm able to dodge with my Incineroar. And I'm going to end up going for a Flare Blitz here, which does a lot to the Bronzong. Now Incineroar is actually going to like Fake Out, but I guess my opponent like didn't realize Psychic Terrain like blocks Fake Out for some reason. I don't really know what happened there, but Hypnosis is going to go into my Groudon. I don't know why I keep calling that a Groudon. It's going to go into my Incineroar, and I'm going to go to sleep. But unfortunately, my Tapu Lele is going to be able to get a Shadow Ball off and take out the Bronzong. So my opponent definitely misplayed there. Like, they could have pretty easily just picked up the KO on my Tapu Lele and put themselves in a really good position. I mean, I do have the Kyogre in the back and everything, but I don't know. So they're going to go into their Groudon, their last Pokemon. And I always found it funny how long it took for the shiny animation to play when the Primal is shiny. I don't know why it takes so long, but it's pretty funny. So my Lele is going to Protect again, and Incineroar is going to go for Darkest Lariat into the Tapu Lele's Protect, and Precipice Blades from the Groudon is going to be able to pick up the KO onto my Incineroar. So Incineroar is going to go down, but I'm going to go into my last Pokemon. The Psychic Terrain is going to fade away, not going to matter that much, and I'm going to go into my last Pokemon, my Kyogre. And as this is like the last turn of Trick Room, my Kyogre is in a really good position. All it really has to do is protect, and then it can kind of just clean up the game from there. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to protect with my Kyogre, not wanting to take a Precipice Blades or anything like that, and I'm also going to try to get double protect my Lele. Unfortunately, it's not going to go through, and Darkest Lariat is going to go into my Kyogre's Protect, and Precipice Blades is also going to hit into Kyogre's Protect, but it's also going to hit the Tapu Lele and unfortunately just take it out. So Tapu Lele is going to go down, which kind of sucks, but again, I still have my Kyogre that can kind of just clean up the game from here. And Trick Room's going to wear off, and Incineroar is going to go for Fake Out again, but it's still going to fail, obviously. And Origin Pulse from here is just going to pick up the KO on both my opponent's Pokemon and seal the game in my favor. So that was a really good game to WoW. Where they obviously choked is trying to use Fake Out in Psychic Terrain. But, you know, it's a mistake I think everybody makes at one point. I don't know. Other than that, though, it was a really nice game. Really nice diversion from Moon Series, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I'm honestly really excited to showcase the Ultra Series games on here, because Ultra Series, I think almost everyone can agree, is the best series out of the three in VGC 2019. I definitely think so as well, and yeah. So till then, I'll see you guys next time.